Hey guys, it's Flip, and today I'm going to show you how to use this StaBil measure chamber bottle, and I'll give you a couple other tips for storing gas over the winter. So it's about that time of the year to start putting the lawn equipment away and storing the gas tanks over the winter, unless you need them for your snow blower. So when you do this, your options are to add some fuel stabilizer like StaBil to your gas tanks, or run them dry until the fuel is all drained out of the carburetor. If you choose to use StaBil, here's how you use this measure chamber bottle. Before you open it, you should know that 1 ounce of StaBil will treat 2.5 gallons of gas. So if you have a gas can that's 2.5 gallons like mine, that makes it pretty easy to measure out. So to use the bottle, the first thing you'll do is open up this small cap, and if it's the first time you're using it, you'll have to remove a foil seal as well. Now on the neck of the bottle here is your measuring chamber, and it has measurements marked so you can see how much fluid is in here, so you know how much to use to treat your gas. Now it's kind of hard to see, but right here is the 1 ounce mark, and I marked it with a Sharpie so I know how much I need to put in here to treat 2.5 gallons of gas. So to get the product up into the chamber, all you have to do is just gently squeeze the bottle and it'll move up here. Until you get the sufficient amount of StaBil. Now you know you have the right amount to treat 2.5 gallons, and if you go a little bit over your line like I did here, there is no harm in over treating just a little bit. Now I already put StaBil in my gas tank, so I'm just going to pour it into this water bottle, but the best way to pour it is to keep that measuring chamber up. That way you don't get any backfill. So you just pour everything in from that measuring chamber, and then you know you have the right amount in your gas. For larger measurements, you have this bigger cap on the back, and you have bigger measurements marked here where you can pour it straight out of this opening, or do what I'm going to do and pour this back into here. Now I like to add the product into my gas cans and then put it in the equipment, but you can put it straight into the equipment if you want. But either way, you want to run the engine for a few minutes so the entire fuel system is protected from fuel and varnish. And then what that's going to do is that StaBil contains antioxidants, and that's going to slow down the process of gas breaking down and help keep your carburetor from gunking up. Another tip is once you add your StaBil, you want to keep your gas can or tank 95% full to help avoid condensation buildup during storage. And that's how you use a StaBil measure chamber bottle. Now I do have a question for you guys because I'm curious, there's a lot of opinions out there. What do you prefer? Do you prefer to use StaBil or a different fuel stabilizer? Or do you just like to run your engines out of gas until the carburetor is dry and store them dry for the off season? Let me know in the comments below. Also, I'll put a link to the product below the video. Hopefully this video helped you out. If it did, please hit the like button for me and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.